Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. This is Meredith and I'm here with a quick flip through today. This is part 2 of my design team project for Ruby and Pearl that I shared last week, where we did a flip through of the pink and blue accordion journals, and then I showed a little quick tutorial on how I put together the bases for these. So I will make sure to link that below so you can check it out. And also do not forget to watch all 3 parts of Heather's awesome tutorials where she creates her journals and shares her process. So anyway, I am going to just quickly flip through everything. These journals are available. You can email me at the link below or send me a message, or just in the comments here is great too. I usually respond pretty quickly. So anyway, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me today, and let's get started. So I did a neutral theme and kind of a blue-green theme. And so we'll start with the pretty blue. And I used some beautiful vintage satin that one of my friends, Marlene, sent me. And then this is some leftover vintage lace from a project I used for, I believe they were from the Lavish Laces. But anyway, so on here I just have a little dangle. It says love. I thought that was so pretty. And a little Tim Holtz charm. And then she just comes off, so unclip. And just a nice little journaling card. And I had to add a little bling. And I just love how the cover turned out. So pretty. And it's a little bit reinforced. I actually did back the satin with another piece of the fancy ledgers, just to give it a little bit more sturdiness. So, but not super hard. Anyway, so that is the cover. Flip over and we have this beautiful Dove journaling card, and I just left that one blank. It could totally be glued down or used anywhere else in the journal. And then I just did a little bit of collaging on the bottom here. I will list all the kits below. I can't remember where this beautiful paper came from, but I love it, and I'm so happy that I used it. And page over, we have a little bit of nice journaling space here. And then I added my favorite lady, so pretty, from the Vintage Ladies kit. And then another nice journaling card here. I believe this is from the Beauty kit. And then I just added a little bit of my paint swatches here. And then flipping over, we have a really nice tall tag that just pops on here. And I did a little bit of collaging and also on the back. And this could easily be punched if you wanted to add something to it. It's pretty sturdy, so it's a nice tall tag. And then here I just added a little bit of lace. It could be a tuck spot, but I just thought it was so pretty. And then here we have one of Heather's special fun, what do you call them, folded pockets. I'll just take that off because it wants to catch on here. Sorry. Hold up. There we go. I knew I would get it off, but it doesn't want to come unstuck. Anyway, so folded pocket, and I just tucked in some goodies. So this little piece of ephemera, and just a little offcut that I used later in the journal, and then this beautiful prayer card. So gorgeous. Just love that. So that just all gets tucked in there, and I'm actually not going to stuff it in there right now. And then nice journaling spot here. And then this is the back cover. This is one of the Paris postcards. Just love it. So pretty. And as you flip over, I have some of this beautiful paper here, and this little gal just flips either way, and it is backed, so you could take it off and use it as a little bookmark or whatever. So super fun. So now we are on the back side. Oh yes, this was clipped on right here with the other envelope. So that goes here. And then I did a little pocket, this beautiful image. And this has a little flip out here, so a little secret journaling spot. And that just pops in there. I kind of like to keep it up a little higher so it doesn't cover her beautiful face. And then here I have a little, just a little stack of the snippets and some coffee dyed paper. And then another beautiful journal card. Just attach that with a clip. And this is a double printed wallpaper. I used the, I think it was the vintage script that I printed on here. And then as we open up, this is a removable journaling card, and I just backed it with some of the pretty green paper. I think this is from La Belle, I believe. Such pretty paper. All the tones are fairly muted, so you could easily, you know, journal on the papers with a darker pen or whatever, or you could just journal underneath the pieces and keep it kind of private. And then that is the back or the front. So as you can see, let's see if I can unfold and you can get a good idea of how the accordion style works. So just love it. Super fun and super easy to create and add all your favorite goodies. Okay, so I'm gonna just set that up here and we will do the beautiful neutral version. I had a little bit of this velvet left over from Lavish Laces project, so I just clipped her on and backed her with some of the ledger. And then this is a fun piece from a bundle that I got from Marlene. I just love it. It's kind of burlappy, super cool. And then I just added some crinkle ribbon there. Mostly used the Faded Roses kit for this, but I did add a few other items in here too. This is so beautiful. I love little swans. And then this is just a little card tucked in. And both of these could be moved anywhere in the journal. I did a little collaging on the bottom. And we flip open. This is collaged onto the paper. And then there's a little kind of hidden tuck spot that something could go in. And then I decided to add another little girl on this section. And it could totally be removed and used as a bookmark or a journaling card, you know, on the back. And then let's open this up so you can see how pretty this is. I just love this. So pretty and a great spot for journaling. And here we have this piece here, which comes off, and it's a nice sturdy journaling card. And I just did a little collaging on the bottom here. And this ribbon is easily removed. And then here I made a little belly band with this beautiful floral trim and tucked in these beautiful ladies with their umbrellas or parasols. And then this is one of the fancy book covers. And then I just put a little surprise colored rose in here, even though this is a very neutral theme. I just thought a little pop of color on the back was kind of fun. And then this is our back cover, and I used another one of my favorite Paris postcards, and then on the back I added this beautiful lady, and she could be removed as well, and I just left this blank for someone to decorate how they want. And flipping over, we have some more of that beautiful Faded Rose papers. This is a little tuck spot. Just popped in a little scrap in here, but anything could go in there. And then I did another stuffed pocket, and this is removable. And on the back we have this gorgeous tag, and this is really sturdy as well. So this tucks behind the pocket, and then here we have some of the snippets, just a little collage, and this is a little offcut as well from one of the ballet collage papers, and then this beautiful vintage lady. And I put a little pop of blue on the back of that one. So those all get tucked in here. Excuse me. And then that clips on as well. Let's see if I can actually do that this time. And then here we have a little collaging and just added a little fun bling. I reduced this image. This is a Faded Rose image, and I printed 4 to a page to get this to be nice and small so it would fit on the paper easily. And then this is just another collage page. So lots of beautiful journaling spots or place you can add all your own goodies and photos, etc. And here we are back to the front. So that is it, guys. These are super fun to make. I hope you will watch part 1 so you make sure you see the other 2 journals that I created. And I appreciate you being here so much today. Have a great afternoon and a good rest of your week. And I will see you soon.